Hey, Queen. I am glad to be speaking with you today. You're obviously interested in the 4 month Tenacious Queen Mastermind, and I would love to give you information about it. But of course, you can read on the website all the details and those things. But today, I want to give you from my heart why I'm doing what I'm doing, the real story, the vulnerability, the frustrations of this journey that I've been on, just because I want you to see how powerful this movement is. And I know it wasn't laid upon my heart for no reason. And last year, this same time, I was actually finishing up my book launch, Unstoppable Tenacity. And I did end up being the #1 best-selling international author at that time. And that was amazing. But I started looking around and I was thinking, what's next? What's next for me? And I kept hearing in my head freedom and growth and all these things, but I didn't see it in the actual physical realm. And the story about me, if you don't know already, is that I was a full time entrepreneur before Unstoppable Tenacity, my book launch. And I was a health coach, a entrepreneur, full-time entrepreneur as a health coach for about 3, 4 years. And I was just growing so exponentially, just so much, just flourishing, ease and flow. And I had my third miscarriage. Then my brother got really sick. Then my mom got a little sick as well. And it just threw my life upside down. I was really frustrated. I was distracted, obviously, from personal and family issues. And I was living in Atlanta, Georgia at that time. And my family, they're all here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I was going back and forth flying. And I just said, put my hands up one day and I just said, you know what? I need to take a break. Okay, entrepreneurial break. I did. It was crazy. Everyone was looking at me like I was crazy, literally. And I did. And it was really awesome because in that time, in that phase, I was able to rediscover Erica and get connected with Erica in a whole nother way. Lots of tears, lots of frustrations, like lots of doubts, lots of fears. But I end up obtaining and acquiring a position, a full-time salary position with benefits and everything at a very established medical institution here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I was just blown away because that's when I had started applying again. I said, you know what, maybe the entrepreneurial road is not for me. Maybe that's why I did miscarry. I was too stressed or too overworking myself. And so I had all these doubts and fears at this point. And that's why I started looking outsourcing. And I did find the job and it just kind of laid in my lap. And I was like, whoa, oh my God, really? This is so crazy. And so we packed up, left from Atlanta, moved to Cleveland, Ohio for this position here I was a health coach. And everything was going great the first 6, 7, 8 months. And then as I was starting to launch the book that was laid on my heart in the middle of me being there, I started getting tugged again, right? Tugged around freedom, opportunity, growth, impact, all these things. And I felt a little bit in the box as a health coach at that institution. I felt like I couldn't do more than that. I couldn't work on my own terms. I couldn't travel when I wanted to. I couldn't just like switch topics if I wanted to. I could say, okay, I don't want to talk about health coaching today. I want to maybe talk about this or something else. I just didn't feel like I had that level of freedom that I truly do desire. And I'm really creative. So I want to go and I can change things up very quickly and readapt. And that environment just wasn't conducive for me. But then I started thinking, well, how the heck am I going to leave this employer? Because this is a nice little hefty salary that I'm getting here. And I didn't even don't it didn't even dawn on me on how it was like orchestrated the way it is right now at that moment. Like I didn't even see it clearly. I was so unclear, but I kept going out by faith. I kept attracting though these entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, and I wasn't really going for being a business coach or a business mentor. I truly was just helping women be unstoppable, stand in their power, build more confidence, charge their worth, all these things so that they can catapult their impact, their money, and their freedom. But every time I looked around, it was an entrepreneur. And one of these conversations that I got into with one of my clients was about her monetizing her gifts and monetizing the connections and the growth that she's already created in her community. And we went through and I started investigating, listening to her videos, checking out her website, and I realized that she had a huge following, around 12,000 people. And in all these videos and all these content that she was posting every day, she had never offered not one product, program, or service. And it blew me away because I was thinking, well, why? Why not? And so we started having that conversation. And quickly, that conversation came up saying, I just don't feel worthy to do it. I want to serve people. I want to love on them. And I don't like this whole talk about money. And I don't want to feel gimmicky and sleazy and overly assertive. And she just kind of just laid it out on me. And that's when the moment hit me is, wow, how many other women feel like that? Because I felt like that before too when I was at the beginning stages as a health coach, when I was only charging $100 a month for unlimited nutrition coaching guidelines, unlimited fitness coaching, and also fitness routines, mindset coaching, you name it, meeting weekly with these clients, and they were paying $100 a month. I had at one point in time almost 20 clients and was not bringing in $2,000 a month. I was broke, okay? Because there's expenses that comes with running a business. And so if you start doing the math here and start adding up living expenses and then business expenses, broke, right? Just famine, no feast, famine. And when she was telling me this story, it made me think back of the moments when I first began as a coach and how I felt uncertain about money and how I felt like I couldn't charge what I was worth and how I couldn't really just get that life that I wanted because I was too afraid to ask for the sale. And throughout the years, I just started cultivating it naturally, didn't really do anything very specific for it. I didn't get a coach on it specifically. So that's why I never thought to be a coach in that because I didn't think that was needed. Really, I thought it was just me. I thought because I was born in the projects basically and watched my mom with government cheese and struggle with money. I thought it was all in my own head. I didn't even think about other people struggling with money and struggling with asking for the sale, closing the sale, negotiating their prices in their packages. So as I'm looking back to that past and I'm in that present with that client at that time, it all dawned on me. This is a subject that needs to be spoken about more than I thought. Okay. And that is where the passion has came into where Tenacious Queens Sales Academy was birthed because I started realizing this is a topic that's not really always talked about directly. It may be indirectly talked around sales and marketing and such as an entrepreneur. But when I started digging deeper, is that you got to realize that that's the bread and the butter as an entrepreneur. You have to feel comfortable selling. You have to feel comfortable discussing the finances and discussing the terms and conditions and setting your boundaries. And these are the things that is in my program. These are the things that I realized as I was going, digging backwards and looking at it, that these are the things I was doing naturally. And I didn't need to be taught it, but I just needed to just regurgitate and go back to the process so that I could teach others, right? And when I was moving forward from that client, I didn't step into it so deeply, so quickly because I was actually scared. I said, well, I've been a life coach, you know, teaching people how to be unstoppable, building confidence, all these things. How can I just switch over and be a business coach? So I sat on that actually for longer than you probably think I did. For most people that's out there watching me, they're like, oh, I saw that happen quickly. No, it didn't actually. I had this thought that last year this same time, and I just started promoting very heavily around sales and marketing around 4 months ago at this moment. Okay. And so this has been birthed newly because I was afraid of being seen as overly assertive and gimmicky and all these things that we all think when we think of terms of a salesperson or an online marketer or a marketer. We think of all these negative characteristics to this person. And I had to battle and fight past my own fears and my own frustrations with that. And so as I did that, that's when I saw the birthing of it. And then I started looking at my life of freedom that I so desired. Like I really always have desired to be free, where I can go and do what I want when I want on my own terms and times. And I have to say today, I was able to book a 1 month vacation in March. Okay. I've never honestly been able to do that because I've set so many systems in my business. I've set so many parameters, a schedule of what I'm doing, a strategy around what I'm doing. And now I am a full-time entrepreneur and I'm able to go on vacation for a whole month. My husband and I will be going to Florida and Mexico and Jamaica. That it's like a whole, like, what do you want to call it? Like a tour per se. And then in Christmas for 2 weeks, we'll be visiting with family in Georgia. 2 weeks, just go away because I can work from this little bad boy right here. I can meet with my clients via my phone or a laptop. Freedom. I'm not tied down by a 9 to 5 anymore. I can travel the world when I choose to do that. And you can't travel the world and do what you want if you don't have the income coming in your business. And that is what this Tenacious Queen Sales Academy Mastermind is all about. It's allowing you to make sure that you are consistently making $5,000 or more a month. If you're not making $5,000 or more consistently a month, we need to talk. We need to figure out what is going on in your marketing strategies, what's going on in your mindset, what's going on in your packaging, what's going on with your tribe of who are you even going after, what's your niche. There's so many things that we need to look at, and I need 4 months. I know there's a lot of programs out there that's the quick, fast, the quickies, 8 weeks, 6 weeks to kind of give you a boost of sales and understanding. I don't do it like that. I don't. I want a 4 month process with you. Now, my women that's in this current one at this moment, they gotten results under 30 days. Okay. One of them, particularly, she was in circles for 3 years, 3 business coaches. Okay. That she hired one or two of them more than once. And she comes to this program and within 30 days get two private one-on-one clients after 3 years of circles, not making a dime in her business. Do you not know the type of pressure that has been lifted off her shoulders and her heart, through this program? That's my mission. It's because now she's stepped into the realm of being a saleswoman, a tenacious selling queen. That's what I call my women. And we are proud to say it. We are not gimmicky. We are not sleazy. We are not overly assertive. We are standing in our power. We are providing a vehicle of transformation for our tribe. And we are uber passionate about what we're offering to our people. And we know who we are speaking to. We're not just throwing stuff out there on the to the walls and hoping it sticks and hope we make money. No, there's no hope in my strategies. There's no hope in my programming. There's a strategy and there's guaranteed funds that you're going to make. The thing is that if you don't monetize in my program in these 4 months, I have to keep coaching you until you do for free because I'm that confident that you are going to monetize off your passion in my program. I promise you will, because I've seen it happen. I watched myself go up and down, circles and circles. I've been coached myself. I've invested myself. I've done the study. I am a certified 7-figure sales marketing expert right now. I'm certified through the Cardone University. I also was a sales trainer in the financial industry for about 4 years. So I know all about the rapport building. I know all about the role playing with a sales call that we can even walk through together. My 4 month program is hands on. It's not like those programs where you just got to download stuff and then you got to figure out the pieces for yourself because it's a group setting. No, this setting won't be more than 15 women. No more than 15 women because I am still giving you a lot of my slightly undivided attention. I won't say undivided because I do have a one-on-one royalty package. They get like all of Erica, okay? But my women here is that you are attached to an accountability partner. We meet as a group weekly and we are honed in on those calls hands on. There's no basically a lecture. It's an hour and a half in some cases, and we are walking through what's your struggle, what's keeping you back, any procrastination trumped, any mindset blocks gone, any monetization struggles gone. You're going to monetize, you're going to be clear about your people, and you're going to have a tribe of like-minded queen sisters around you for 4 beautiful months. Okay, this is a fail-proof system. Fail-proof. I will still be on you like white on rice. Even if you're not a one-on-one client, you're still going to get my attention because that's just who I am. I can't have people fail under my watch. So I'm very passionate about this. I want you to have that freedom. I want you to tell me next year, the same time, Erica, I was in your mastermind and now I am free from my job. I've resigned, and now I'm traveling for a month for myself and my family so I can be there and do the things that I really want to do in life. You don't have to struggle, queen. You don't have to doubt. You don't have to work and exchange your time for money. You don't have to do that. I help you set up programs where they are rolling through like a salary per se. I run my mastermind every quarter. I have a membership program, a group membership program. I have my one-on-ones, of course, and then I do speaking engagements and master classes all throughout the year. I always have money coming in almost every single day. My PayPal is like ding, 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 because I've tapped into who I'm talking to. I've tapped to myself, first of all, okay? I know me now way better than I did years ago when I was a full-time entrepreneur before. And today I actually had to let my mom know finally that I'm not working for that clinic anymore. And I didn't tell her because I didn't want to hear all the buzz and all the I resigned almost 2 months ago, but she didn't know until today. And that's when I said, you know what, I'll make a video now, because it's like almost like I've got the lifting. It's like I believe that I'm a full-time entrepreneur too, because when you have to hide it a little bit per se, it do make you feel like, oh, okay, well maybe something is not right about this, but it's all right. And everything's happening the way it needs to be. And now I want to be here to serve you and help you get to that level as well, queen. This is fail proof, okay? The money that you're investing in this will come back easily. My client, the one that invested, she's already gotten her money back throughout this program, already under 30 days. Like, what? And the thing is that every round I'm going up, because the first group was a pilot. So they started off at 1745, and I'm just throwing it out there so you all can know what I did on the first round. And now the new round is 2745 or 27 something. Okay. So it's about $1,000 more for this round. And then the next round, I'm going up another $1,000. Okay. So for every round, for the next probably 4 to 5 rounds, I'll go up 1,000, just so that it will get it at least into the alignment of what the price range should be for a 4-month mastermind with this type of attention. You get video modules on a membership site. You get a curriculum that you do not need to invest more than 2 hours a week. Okay. Yes. Not more than 2 hours a week. I don't need you extra busy doing this. I need you out there finding your people, talking to them, getting to know yourself, but then going out there doing the work. Okay. I don't have time for you to be wasting in books and stuff. I need you to be learning and applying, learning, applying, learning, applying. Okay. I don't want you to be so stuck. And that's why my women are making money very quickly when they've been stuck, because they were too busy absorbing too much knowledge versus taking a little bit of knowledge and apply, taking a little bit, apply. And that's what the module, or that's really the model of what this program is all about. And I will ensure that you're going to walk through this with so much ease and grace. And you won't feel gimmicky, sleazy, or overly assertive. You'll be the tenacious selling queen that you were meant to be, so that you can tap into that freedom, time freedom, money freedom, and you can tap into the abundance that God has offered for you. It's your birthright, queen. And when it hit me last year, that time frame of where I wanted to be, and now this year, a year later, I can actually say this on a video that I'm going on a 1-month vacation, and I'm doing a 2-week vacation on Christmas. It's like, wow. I am truly thankful. And now I want to ensure I can make sure it happens for you as well, queen. So make sure you go down below, read a little bit more about my client Love, read the testimonials. You can reach out to any of the women that's in part of this group as well. The current 4-month mastermind group, you can ask them whatever questions you like, or you can reach out to me and ask more questions, but sign up. And even during the holiday season, because I understand that people have another focus, you want to get things in order for 2018, but then you still want to enjoy with your family, is that you only need to put down $100 just to lock in your spot. Only 12 spots can be done like that, but $100 down, then you can make your regular payment starting in January, so that you can get the ball rolling and making sure that you attain these goals, create your 9-to-5 exit strategy, get the freedom that you're looking for, and get the clients and the money that you know you deserve, queen. All right. So it was so awesome speaking with you. I cannot wait to see you part of this 4-month mastermind. It's going to blow your mind, because every day is blowing mine. So it's amazing. It's that amazing. All right. Bye.